everybody, it's Christine. It's time for Scraplift Crafternoon, and today's is a birthday one. One of our team members here, Jessica, it's her birthday month, so we're doing one of her layouts, and it's a Disney. We got 2 photos. There's a nice big block with a bunch of embellishments and stuff. This is fun. So I went ahead and pulled out some Disney stuff because why not? So I pulled out whenever we went with my mom's birthday, and I thought this could be neat for, you know, I could use these right here is what I was kind of thinking. I mean, she's got hers layered this over this. We'll see how this goes. I need to trim this down because hers is a little smaller anyways. And then I pulled out a few little Disney papers here. I think this one's pretty. She's got some fireworks and whatnot, and she's got a yellow background. So I'm going to kind of work with that. And then she's got a red middle. I already had this one cut, so I think I'm going to stick with this. Plus, I've got a little bit of this beigey colors in here in the castle. So I'll make all this work. I do have a whole big old thing of ephemeras and stuff, and I actually have an entire Disney thing over here. So if I have to get into that, I will. And yeah, so let me do a little bit of cutting. I'll probably gut this, honestly, although this is a very thin paper, so maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I need to trim this down, but yeah, let me do a little cutting, and I'll be back on in a second. Okay, you guys, this layout didn't actually take me that long. Except halfway through, I realized all my Disney papers and stuff were just falling out of my little box, and I ended up organizing my Disney stuff. So I stopped the layout halfway through because all my stuff was just aggravating me. But anyway, so I have glued down the little purple paper on top of the yellow paper, and the square, the little polka dot in the middle that I showed you, I trimmed it down just a hair because it was a little off. There was it was crooked or something. So I trimmed it down to 9 1/4. And then I trimmed down the left-hand photo there to, I think it was 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it wasn't quite a 3 by 4. It's a little bigger, but not my bunch. And I think it looks great. I actually love this layout. This is not a style I would normally do, only because the photos are different sizes and different orientation. And that's not something I normally do. My brain just doesn't go that route. So I really do appreciate layouts when they have I love doing scrap lifts with layouts that are just not my style because I think it stretches creativity. I think it offers a little bit of variety. You know, we can all kind of get in ruts sometimes, and so I love doing a layout that's a little different. And this turns out really cute, I'm not going to lie. And I used some Disney stuff, so I'm really happy with it. So I got into my little box there. You can see there was a little journaling card. It says, "Magic, Wish Upon a Star, Mouse and Me." And that was kind of cute. I used that where she had the one journal deal. And then the tags, I started off with just the one tag, but then I saw the other one with a little castle on it. I thought, you know what, I can write on top of that and it'll be great. So I'm going to put those two together and then tie them together. So I have a slightly different take on the tag, but I think it turned out really cute there. So, and then from a title perspective, I really enjoyed this big magical. So I tweaked mine just a tad. She had, I want to say, almost 2 subtitles in a way. I don't know what her title is, to be honest with you. It might be so much fun because she had that in the lower right. So my magical's a bigger title, and that's going to end up being my title. I don't put the little, she's got dream to the left or to the right of her tag. I don't do anything over there just because I had the Once Upon a Time on the tag itself across the castle. So I thought, okay, I'm going to leave that alone. At the top up there, she had the best fireworks. I put today was awesome. I thought that was cute. She had a few circular elements, so I'm going to introduce those. I have a little bit bigger one. It's the one that says happiest place on earth, and there's some balloons in it. I did find a balloon sticker. I tried cutting some of this out. I thought to do so, and then I thought, well, if I do that, y'all may not realize where I got something. So you're seeing me kind of, those are all the sticker sheets I've got, y'all, from various different collections. I ended up putting those in a little bag. Like I said, I was messing with this stuff and put stuff on the floor, and I'm like, look at all these scraps. They're all over the place. And so I ended up putting those in a bag, and then I put all these sticker sheets in a bag because sometimes I accidentally separate them, and I'm like, wait, where'd my stickers go? And I thought I had more puffies and chipboards, to be honest, but I must have, I don't know. I guess I've either dropped them or something. I don't know where they're at. I have a few puffies, but I don't know where all the chipboard stuff is I used to have. Some is in that little box, but I don't know. But that's okay. I still got plenty. She had like a little signpost in between the 2 pieces at the top there, and I thought I had a little signpost sticker. I couldn't find it, so I ended up using an arrow. I think that's too cute, though. And then my little circular piece has a Wish Upon a Star where she had hers. She has a few little, I almost missed them. There's actually some little enamel dots on her layout, or little pearls or something, in various, like little groups of 3. And to be honest, I almost missed them, but you're going to see toward the end here, I'll pull out some Mickey enamels. This here, I had this over a little too far. I'm going to set this down. It's a little too far to the right. I'll have to fix it. And I realized it's too farther out when I realized my circular sticker there is not on top of it. So I'm going to have to move this. I adjust it just a tad here. I left the little black dotted. There's actually a little bit of a black dotted line left on the top of it, but I left it on purpose because I think it added a little delineation, I guess, between that and the stuff. I don't know why. I just liked it there, so I left it. I'm going to put the circular part there up on foam. I will add a little foam under today's awesome as well. And I'll put 3 little small foam dots under my little tag. Not enough to make the whole tag lift, just basically the bottom of it. First, I have to do this, though. I have to tie this. I got into my color stuff over there, and I have some embroidery threads. I don't have a ton. My mom gave me some. I don't have a ton because I've gotten rid of a ton, if I'm honest. I don't need that many. Like, I just don't need that many string. I don't add them that much. I tend to use a baker's twine. I have a white one and a cream one, and I tend to use that the most. But every now and again, this layout, her original had a red string, so I went ahead and used a red string here. Sorry. I'm trying not to have a coughing fit, you guys. This little M on the circular part there, she did have a circular element on the lower right of the bottom photo. So I'm going to actually put that behind Magical, because why not? I think this is where I'm going to get my 3 little pieces of foam to go underneath the bottom of my tag here. I will journal on it. I'm not going to show that to you on camera, but I'll just write, this was the perfect birthday location for my mama, September 2020. So this was actually on her birthday. We did Magic Kingdom on her birthday. And if you'll notice in the photo, she's got a pink shirt on and it says birthday girl. And then we all have white shirts on that says birthday squad. I don't remember where we got these, but y'all, they were sized very small. Every one of these shirts were tight on everybody. It was kind of like, wow, okay. Extra large is not an extra large to these people or whatever. It just, they were very snug t-shirts, let me tell you. But they were so cute. It had birthday squad on them and everything. And actually the girl, so mine and my daughters have little bows on the, and my mom's too, have little bows on the Mickey head, so we're technically Minnie. And then the guys have no bow, so they're Mickey. I thought they were cute, though. She got some cool stuff, too. I forget all the little things. She got little goodies, a few little places, they gave her, like, something to do with her, I want to say, like, one of our meals. She got something. I feel like she got, like, a free pen or something. I don't remember the specifics, but she got a few little goodies just for it being her birthday, which was fun. I will have to use Nuvo glue on these chipboard pieces because they're not very sticky. That's a little star sparkly thing. She had little pieces in hers, too, on the original layout. A few little, like, I don't know. It looks like either stickers or chipboard pieces, like little starburst looking things. So I added one up there. I'm looking on the puffies. The only thing I pull off of this one, because it's kind of food themed. I say that. There's a little suitcase and whatnot. There's a little camera, so I go ahead and pull that off. She had the word yay on her tag. I just took the camera and stuck it on my tag. I will also use Nuvo glue on that because it's not going to stick either if I don't use it. And so that's going to go over there. And then here's where I mentioned I saw some enamel or like half pearls or something. And I have these little Mickey enamels. And so I went ahead and put those basically where she had hers, generally speaking, not 100%, but generally speaking, little groups of 3. So it'll be in the lower right by the title, on the left-hand side of the tag over there. And in the upper right, I basically circle the balloons a little bit. And I guess, like I said, after that, I'll actually go off camera to do the journaling on the little tag. But that's going to end up being the whole layout once I get this down. I'll let you guys kind of watch where I put the little enamel pieces. But I really kind of love this. I think this is really fun. I don't think I would have necessarily thought to combine my little purple sparkle paper with the yellow background, but I really enjoy that. And, I mean, you can't go wrong with Mickey colors, right? If you use your red, black, and white, and the purple kind of feeds into the top of the castle's kind of purple tint. I don't know if it's blue or purple. It looks kind of purple in the photos. I guess it is kind of purpley, but it's great. I think this is a cute set of photos here, and it's perfect to document on this piece. I don't think this is the cover page, really, to my Disney trip, but certainly it could be. Let's see. Okay, so I got all my... Oh, that's where I had to Nuvo glue that title down because it was not wanting to stay. It fell off as I was putting those enamel dots down there. And I put a little more Nuvo glue, and that's going to end up being it. I don't know why I left this in here. Y'all shouldn't have to watch that, but it is what it is. And so here's the slowdown. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the playlist. As always, we have our players in the playlist. And, of course, wish her happy birthday. Go give her the love and everything. Sorry, my brain is starting to fog up again, you guys. So make sure you show some love to the original, and we will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.